Now that's full drag. That's full drag. Where are you going, son? You're going under the bars on me. Hey, good morning, folks. Right across here, BJC Outdoors. Hey, we're down on the river this morning, man. Gonna do a little catfishing. Gonna do some posting up, anchoring in some spots. We're gonna start right here, first thing in front of this barge. As you can see, the river is rough, man. A lot rougher than it's supposed to be. I was gonna make about a 20-mile run upriver to a place I've been trying to get to for a while, but the water temp's just now starting to cool off, and it's definitely a fall spot. But I got down here, and the river's rough as crap, and I'm not gonna try to make that run. So we're gonna do the best we can do in this area, man. It's gonna be kind of loud. It's an industrial area, bar traffic, trains, and everything else right here. But I got some fresh skipjack, man. I caught yesterday morning, or they're a day old, but got them on ice. I actually caught them for today's trip this morning, and I didn't know how it was going to turn out, man, with this cold front pushing through. So I went yesterday evening for a little bit. Had a pretty good evening, but I had some bait, that I had to use today. I wasn't going to let it ruin, and I couldn't freeze it because it's been on ice too long. So I'm going to get them out and see, man. Like I said, we may catch flathead, may catch blue, may catch channel. I don't know what we're going to catch. We're going to have some fun regardless. So y'all stay tuned. I started to go bumping this morning after I got up and seen that the wind was blowing hard as it was, and but I just done a bumping trip, and like I told y'all before, I don't like doing the same thing over and over, man. I feel like I don't want to be like I Love Lucy, although I did like I Love Lucy. I just watched so many reruns growing up, it kind of made me hate to watch reruns. So I just don't want to do the same thing over and over, but every trip's different. It's not the same thing. You're not watching the same show, but for me, man, I like to change it up, and eventually we'll get to do some things that we really enjoy and that we're really good at. And the water temperature's gonna get there, man. This cold front right here, it's gonna change some things. I know what it's going to do. It's going to put things where it needs to be, put the water temp where it needs to be, and it's going to put the fish where it needs to be. We've still got about 2 weeks before it gets here. We'll get our real cold front here in Alabama being, upper 30s, and that's really what triggers these fish, and I don't know why. It could not even be that. It could be something else. It could be the moon. The days get shorter, but something triggers them, man, to fire off. And, the night bite's good right now. You can drag planer boards and cover water and catch fish, but to really sit up on them and catch them, it takes some patience right now. We're not going to stay out here too long. It's not going to be a long video. Like I said, really because I didn't get to go where I wanted to go, and conditions are not what they say as far as the weather. But I'm going to put us in some areas where I feel like we can catch fish and where I have caught fish before. And this was our first stop, so. Like I said, you never know how things are going to turn out, man. During these fronts like this, we're fishing pretty deep, from my area, in this area in general, we're fishing about 30 foot. They got a bass tournament going on. I don't know if y'all can see them boats coming up the river right there. They don't care how rough the water is. They're gonna run 90 or as fast as they can go anyway. Like I said, we're not gonna stay long, but we're gonna put some time into each spot because there can be something good in these spots. These move a lot. You have to. That's one thing about here. You got to watch those little tugboats and stuff, man, because they'll flip up on you and be trying to move a barge right on top of you. You don't even know. I really enjoy coming to these new places, man. The bite right there. Come on, take it, son. Get the bite on that. Get the bite on that too. It's not new to me. It's just a place I don't fish, but just maybe once a year, twice a year, and usually when I have to, you know, or just when I feel like it. And today, kind of ended up being a have to deal, you know. There's nowhere out in the main channel I could fish, and I didn't even know there was a bass tournament going on until I got here. And today's Friday, man. You know, I don't think it matters anymore. They have them every day of the week in my area. I really feel like today, in the conditions like they are, we're gonna have a real good chance of catching a flathead. Because something I've noticed since I started kind of trying to target flathead, you know, I'm not the best at it by no means. I do have my days when I can catch them, but usually it's in the fall, which is coming up, you know, here in a week or two. I feel like the flathead are not affected as much by a cold front. They're just a stubborn fish regardless. I don't know everything about fish, and I definitely don't know everything about flathead, but I remember stuff, and I keep up with stuff, and I try my best to capitalize on things that's gonna help me. And like I said, that was one thing I noticed, that no matter what the conditions, if flathead gonna bite, they're gonna bite. If they're not gonna bite, they're not gonna bite. It don't matter the weather, what kind of front, what kind of conditions is going on. Current was the biggest thing I ever seen with flathead. You had to have current. Gonna be a bunch of rocking and rolling out here this morning. I know I've seen at least 50 boats come up river, and they're definitely not your weekend anglers. These guys they're rolling. They're headed up there. Well, they're coming from every direction. Go on, take it, son. Quit playing with it. Both of y'all. I mean, y'all see the bites right there, man. They're pretty decent bites. Enough to get you excited. They're gonna get my lines tangled up. I'm finna have to roll one of them in. I really don't know which one, because they both get pretty good hits on them. There we go, folks. There we go. He finally hooked up. Yeah, he did. That's a good one, too. Whatever it is, he's a good one. Yeah, he's a good one. Sure is. I got another one right here. Got my line all in the bind. I need to get that out of the way. There we go. Yeah, that's a good fish up there, I believe. It feels like it anyway. He's trying to go deep, or deeper. He definitely ain't a bad one. I'm just excited to hopefully see what he is. You need to come out from under the boat, though. You definitely need to come out from under that boat. Started out as little channel cat bites, and then bam, he took off with it. He's a good one. He is a good one. Feels like a flathead. Whoa, golly. These are my medium rods too, y'all. Whoa. Come on, buddy, don't do that. Don't do that. Whatever it is, it's a good one. Like I said, it's fighting like a flathead. That ain't got no head shake or nothing. You need to quit that, son. Come on up here and let us see you. Come on up here and let us see you, buddy. That old boy in that bass boat, he just left. He seen what we He seen what a takedown we just got. He's like, man, ain't no bass around here. Catfish ate them all. Oh yeah, nice flathead right here, y'all. A nice one. Come on, big dog. Come on, big dog. Come on, buddy. I know you're tired. Yeah, that's a good one right there, y'all. Yes, sir. Thank you, Lord. Man alive. Folks, I tell you what. He did get my other line, but that's okay. I'll take that all day long right there, buddy. Yes, sir. Come on in here, boy. My goodness, folks, that's a nice one right there. That is a nice one. Sometimes, folks, no matter what kind of curveball you get thrown, you still can make something happen. Because like I tell you, when I got up here and seen how this wind was blowing, I thought, man, there ain't no way we're gonna make much happen today. And look at there. Alright, y'all. I don't know if y'all can even hear me with this train going on. This old mean rascal right here. That's a good one though, y'all. That is a good one. Show you. Big-headed rascal. He got all my lines tangled up. So I'm probably just gonna go back with 3 rods instead of 4. Buddy, I sure appreciate you, man. You old mean old rascal. That's what I like about them flatheads, man. They don't need no help. You turn them loose, they gone. Thank you, Lord. Folks, that's awesome right there. Y'all just don't know how long I've been after one of them. And to catch it first fish, first thing in the morning, with all these bass boats running around me, makes it even more special. When we get starting to get in bed again, I just sit down. I mean, I really want to get that 4th rod out. But I'll be honest with you, I'm probably going to have to put my... Uh-oh, go on, take it, son. I really need to put my 3-ways back on with a heavier weight because I had these baited up for where I was fishing yesterday in September. Uh-oh. 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 Yep. A good one. Another good one, y'all. Another good one. Oh, whoa. Come here. Another good one. Hope he got that other line or not. I hope he did. Yeah, I'm almost 100% this is a flathead too. He's a good one. Another good one. I should have moved that rod right there out of my way. Yeah. It's gonna be another flathead, y'all. It's gonna be another one. Come here, buddy. Golly. Man. No, that's a big old blue right there, y'all. Golly, I wasn't expecting that. Hey, but we'll take him. I told y'all this may be one of them trifecta kind of days. I didn't know it'd be on this kind of quality. That's a good one though. That is a good one. He, maybe it's just cold front, but he's definitely not fighting like a blue. But it is, and a good one. Come on up here, big dog. Come on up here, big dog. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Oh, man. Boy, if you'd come off right then, I'd been mad because you just soaked me. And the way you turn is a good way to get away. I missed him again. Missed him again. He's a mad one for sure. These old boys around me in these bass boats, they gonna end up getting rid of that old fiberglass boat, getting them a catfish boat. Come on, buddy. 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 Got you. Man, got you now. Golly, folks. Lord have mercy. Thank you, Lord. What a blessing. What an absolute blessing. Come on in here, boy. Yeah. My goodness gracious, y'all. Woo. Long, lanky, skinny rascal, man. Seems like them are the strongest ones in the river. I got a feeling them old boys gonna be over here in a minute wanting to buy my CR. Oh, another bite right there. Folks, that's awesome right there. I'll tell you what, it don't get no better than that. Oh, there's another one. Yep, he got it. He's got it. Nah, he had it. I really didn't want him anyway right now. I got my nets occupied. Alright, y'all. That's one of the meanest fish I believe I've ever caught. Definitely ones I've ever tried to get a picture of. But she just will not turn that tail straight. But y'all can see how big she is right there. Nice blue, y'all. Well, alright, I'm gonna get you back, mean rascal. Oh, yeah. I should have knew she was gonna bite me. It never failed. Folks, that's awesome right there. That's kind of the morning you want to start out with right there. Yeah, I'm gonna redo these two that I got out right now and put my 3-weight back on them where I can run a bigger weight. Unless I can find some bigger egg sinkers. Let me look for that first. Because I'm getting my my baits are getting too close together. And that first one tangled up my line, that Flathead did. He tangled up. He had 3 rods in a mess. Now this little feeding fiesta could shut down at any time. But I'll tell you what, when you have a morning like it, that'll be all right, you know. We ain't been here 15 minutes fishing. It took me longer than that to get the fish caught and took care of, but that's just a straight up blessing, man, when you land on top of them like that. And like I said, I fish here from time to time, and I've always caught fish here, but not many times I pulled up here and caught 2 good ones like that back to back, especially 2 trophy size from 2 different species. You know, back to back like that, it's just unreal. Good Lord knowed I needed a good day today. I really hate going to a bigger weight because I feel like, and it may be in my own head, but I do better, especially with the flathead, with smaller weights. Because they don't feel that resistance, man, because they will drop it. And with that lighter weight, you know, that was just a 1 ounce egg sinker. Now I'm going to, I got a 3 ounce in that, on that center rod, and I'm putting 4 ounce on the outside. And I hope that don't make a difference. It don't seem to bother blues as much. but because they usually eat it and go. But them flathead, man, they want to sit around and pick and play and piddle paddle around. And a lot of times that's how they figure out that something ain't right. I've had people that ask me, man, why you use a medium rod, you know, because they're kind of soft on the tip, but I like that, man. That just gives a little more forgiveness, you know, because them flathead, they like to pull on that thing. You know, if you got a medium heavy is not too bad, but especially heavies, they feel that tension on that rod, man, they'll spit that bait every time. But these are Ripping Lip Super Cat Legacy mediums, and y'all see right there, man, they'll hold anything you're gonna catch. I like using them, especially with these 300 reels, because they're just very light, you know. And I use them a lot. Sometimes I'll use them in my creek fishing and stuff like that. But I'm still not scared to come out on the main river and hook into a monster either, because they will handle it. You know, that's been shown many times with these things. But yeah, I enjoy using the mediums, man. Like I said, they're just, you know, it ain't like you standing there holding them the whole time. So really being light, so really being light, you know, a lot of that comes down to the reel too. But you get you one of them mediums there, man, and pair it up with a 300 Alios PC Fun, you got you a heck of a combo right there, man. And they got the medium heavies in that same color, the original Super Cat Legacy. You can get the medium heavies. He may have some heavies, I'm not sure, but for me, man, I like the lighter rod, a little lighter action. And I owe all that to my buddy Spencer Bowyer. I fished with him, you know, several times last year. And when I first fished with him, he was using Ripping Lips, and he was using the mediums. But when I seen his point behind that, man, using the medium rod, it's a lot more forgiving, you know, especially for flathead. You know, Spencer, he's one of the best flathead fishermen I know. And you know, he catches them. You put a tub of water there in the yard, and he'll make a flathead bite out of it somehow or another. But that's what he does. So that's kind of his specialty. And knowing a rod that will work and does the best thing, you know, is crucial to catching a flathead. And to me, a medium, you can't beat them when it comes to flathead. And even blues, I have a better hookup ratio than on the mediums than I do anything else. When it comes to finicky fish, you know, that's the key word there, finicky. Well, all right. Well, we're gonna get back here and sit down and see if we can't catch another one. We may wire welcome out here. May have to move over, move down, move something. But like I said, it's been awesome so far. One is absolutely wearing that middle one out right there. That bait. Yeah, I think that may have been a channel catch right there. That's all right. Go ahead and put that trifecta in the boat this morning. Make sure he didn't get it, because he was sure waylaying on. That was a good channel cat if it was a channel, and I believe it was. It could have been a gar, but that's why he didn't hook up right there. He knocked that hook out first thing as soon as he hit it. It's all right. He's still hungry. He's still hungry. I'm gonna give him about 5 more minutes here, and then I'm gonna roll him up and move over just a little bit, and kind of get on this point right here that comes out. That's where the flathead came off of, and we'll target the flathead for another maybe an hour or so. I mean, we could catch one at any time, but I think the early bite is probably going to be best for that. And we're just going to jump around. Like I said, there's a few places down through here I can fish and get out of this wind, but heck, you know, we've already had a better trip this morning in the first 10 minutes than I've had in some days, you know, some 5, 6, 8 hour trips. So we're just gonna bounce around and see what we can do, and maybe we can get into another good fish, or at least another fish. I like to catch that big old channel that hit. That was a good fish. I got one wearing this one out over here. It'd be awesome to catch a trophy size channel cat while we out here. The bites really slowed down. I knew it would, man. I do better on these cold front mornings early, and then it kind of dies down. The fish just quit moving around. You know, they're still going to do their thing, but you know, at some point when it's high pressure like it is, they're going to drop down and stick to the bottom, and you just about have to touch them on the nose to get them to bite. That's channel cat all day long right there. They eat that thing plumb down to the skull. We're gonna leave this rod out. I mean, if they're here and they're biting, if they're here and they're biting, 3 rods is plenty. And if they're biting good enough, 3 rods is too many. So hopefully that's the case. It's just so tight right here. I may have to sit up front and just keep the front of the boat down, man. That wind, I mean, it don't look too bad back here, but it's hit the front of the boat pretty rough. We're gonna eat down through here. I got a couple spots down through here I want to hit, and then that may be it for the morning. I think the river's gonna be too rough. I know it's too rough for me to go anywhere else, fish anywhere else. It's just getting rougher and rougher, and we're gonna do all we can do. It's been awesome so far. Oh. Come on, man. I thought that was going to be him. I like how they hit and then just start down with it. Usually that's a good one, but sometimes it's just a small one. Oh, now that's a good one. That's full of drag. That's full of drag. Oh, where you going, son? He's going under the bars on me. Yep, I can get him. Oh, where you going, boy? Come out from under that bar. He's gonna cause me to cut me off there. I think that's what he's trying to do. They know what they're doing. Come on, big dog. They got in that line. Come out of it. That's why I'm only using three rods here, because like I said, there really ain't no chance in one not crossing your line. I think he may be in this one. It's all right. Get that out of the way. Come on up here, buddy. I think that's another flathead, y'all. Yep. Oh, come here. Yep, that's gonna be another flathead. Get that net, he's on the wrong side of the boat. No, that's a blue. That's a blue. Yeah. You mean rascal. Ooh. Folks, I tell you what a blessing. What a blessing. Be sure that man got something on it. I think he drug it around. Come on in here, boy. Another good fish, y'all. Another good one. Another good one. Thank you, Lord. Sometimes, folks, they just hit on the wrong side. You know what? Like I told y'all before, I'm right and left-handed, but I'm dominant right. So I keep my net right here so I can grab it over there. And when I come in on this side, man, it really messes me up. Well, you got yourself all in a mess. If you be still, it'll go a whole lot smoother. Go ahead and get him out of there and took care of. He's got line all around him. If he ever flops, it's just gonna make it worse. Alright, buddy, let's do this nicely. Something about feeling that line on their tails. They start getting a little crazy. Boy, you got it all wrapped up. Another nice one, y'all. Another nice one. Old male. Well, buddy, I sure appreciate you. And I sure appreciate you for staying out of my other line. So far, I hadn't looked at my other one yet to see what you done. Hey. All right, bud. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. folks, that was a good call right there. Like I said, we ain't really got no choice but to do what we got to do. It's been an awesome morning right here, y'all. Awesome morning. Blessed morning. There we go. There we go. There we go. Might be our little trifecta fish right here. It feels like it. Don't feel like a bad one. Oh man, y'all see that? That was a nice channel cat. He didn't even have the hook. He had that bait wedged in his mouth. Man, that was a good one, man. That would have been an awesome trifecta fish. Well, we seen him, but it still don't count on here. It counts here, it just don't count here. That was a good channel right there, y'all. I don't get into that size channel very often, but he was probably a 10-pounder. That's a big one, or nice one for here, you know. There we go. I pitched it right back out there with a smaller piece of bait on it, which I'm sure that probably not the same fish, because that one, he had a pretty good chunk of skipjack when he left, so go on, take it, son. I'm just gonna let him do his thing. I'm starting to get trigger happy here, and you gotta let them do their thing. I'm getting bit on all 3 rods back there, y'all. That one made me almost get up. That right side one's definitely a channel cat. I'm not sure about the other 2. I ain't sure that they're not all channel cat. That's okay. I put that outside one over there back in the spot intentionally to catch a channel cat. Them other 2, you just don't never know about them. They're in a little bit deeper water, or quite a bit deeper. All right, folks, it seems to just be a bunch of nibblers here. I only got a couple skipjack left, and they're small ones, but they're not big ones. So really, I probably got enough. That don't have any bait on it. I got enough to bait up at least one more time. And instead of doing it here, I'm gonna move down to my next spot and our last spot. Folks, that worked out perfect. I got 4 baits left, so I'm gonna throw out 4 rods. And this is gonna be it. Uh-oh. Finally got a bite right here. I'm just about getting ready to make a decision. Nothing drastic. I was just gonna reel 2 of them in and throw them up shallow. And cause I've got them all out kind of deep right here, cause this was kind of what I would consider a blue cat. Maybe we'll find out. That one over there is hitting like a flathead. Man, we've had an awesome morning, man. We started fishing about 6:30, and it's 8:15 right now. So we done what we came to do. Like I said, I didn't want to waste that bait. I'm not going to waste bait. You know, I'll do another trip, whatever I got to do to make sure I don't waste it. But I only had a few skipjack, and that's all it took on this trip. on there. Getting that other rod over there situated. This one took off. Definitely a channel. All right, folks, we're finna wrap this one up, man. Hey, we had an awesome morning out here. You know, it didn't take long to make something happen, but you know, like I said, we kind of got put into Plan B, a place that we really wasn't even going to fish. But it worked out, man. Like I said, I scanned some fish down there, and luckily we was able to get them to eat. But I don't know if any of y'all noticed, but when I changed my rigs, I went from Carolina rig with 1 ounce weights to a 3-way swivel with a bigger weight. I got 3 ounces on one of them, 4 ounces on the other 3, and it really made a big difference, man, in the bites that I got, and definitely the hookups. Because one thing, man, you know, you always want to use the smallest weight you can get by with. I think that's got a fish on it. If he'll go on and take it. But yeah, you got to kind of go with. You want to go with the smallest weights you can, and smallest you can get by with. And most of the place I was going this morning, 1 ounce would have been fine. And it was fine for the most part where we was at, but the current was stronger, and it kept pushing my baits in. And then when I did get a fish on, he tangled me up just about every time. But what that does, man, the fish, you know, when they're finicky like this, these cold fronts, when they pick that bait up, they don't feel any resistance. That 1 ounce weight is nothing to a big fish, or even a smaller fish. But and two, using those medium rods, man, the medium rods are more forgiving. They got a softer tip. So that fish grabbed that bait, and before he even knows he got a hook in his mouth, he's done hooked up. But I do notice since I went to the bigger weights to keep my bait spread out, that I got way more fish that would just hit it and leave it alone. And like I said, they get finicky. With cold fronts make them finicky, and when it's finicky, you got to do, you know, some things that you normally wouldn't do. But I give the credit to them rods and using smaller weights. And like I said, if we could have stayed with that, probably would have done a lot better. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here and quit rambling. I appreciate y'all watching. I'll catch y'all on the next one. See you then. God bless you.